issue of energy, and indeed clean energy, was one of the central issues that was discussed at this forum. And I'd like you to believe me when I say that the Grand Inga project was also one of the centerpieces of discussion at this conference. The heads of states who were there were talking in the main economic development underpinned by energy generation. It was quite pleasant to hear all these heads of state talking firstly about economic development and saying, in order for us to get there and to have this development, we've got to have energy generation. And they went beyond that, Honorable Speaker. They were now relating the number of megawatts that they are now putting in place to boost their energy generation in their various countries. And then the African Development Bank also reflected on a number of projects, and the Grand Inga project was then also referred to, and it was referred to in a way of saying, we now need to take it forward. And this is where it is stuck. This is what now needs to be done to move the Grand Inga project forward. So I remain confident that the logjam and the bottlenecks that were there in relation to the Grand Inga are logjams and the bottlenecks that are now going to be removed, particularly also as the African leaders will be meeting in Kigali in August. They are also going to discuss this, and the Grand Inga project is also being discussed in a number of other forums. Now, the good thing is that South Africa remains connected and involved with the Grand Inga project. So we are part of it. We have already put some dollars on the table, and we want to see the Grand Inga project moving ahead. And we remain convinced that in order to see the economic regeneration of Africa, energy, and particularly clean energy, is going to underpin all the efforts that we are involved in. And many countries are already moving forward on the energy landscape. And you watch and see. The map that you will see of Africa in the next few years is going to be a bright lit map, because many of our countries in the African continent are going to be generating energy exponentially. And we are marching ahead as a continent. And this being Africa Day, this is something that we should be celebrating, that we are part of an African continent that is on the move. Africa is wide awake, and Grand Inga is going to be a reality, no longer a dream. Thank you very much.